right, so there you have it. Does that look good or what? All right, hey guys, welcome back to another DOY Live. My name is Jeanette, aka Sarayah. And before I get started, I always like to give glory, honor, and praise to the Most High Yah. All right, guys, how y'all doing today? As you can tell from the title, is it okay to ask your children for money? Is that okay with you all? I don't know. So I'm going to give you guys my opinion about, asking your child for money and, how that plays out. All right. So let me give you a little backstory. When I was 13 years old, we got summer jobs. Y'all remember the summer youth program? They still have it here in Chicago. But the summer youth programs usually start at the age of 14. But my sister and I, at the age of 13, was able to, start the summer youth program. And with that being said, at that young age, because we was going to be 14 within the year, but not at the time of the job. But anyway, I remember working that program, and we used to get paid every 2 weeks, okay? So when we got paid, we used to give our mom the checks. And when we gave our mom, we would cash a check and give our mom the money. And what my mom used to do was give us a certain portion out of the money. So that's how we did it. So it's not that she spent the money. She would put it away from us, because us at that young, tender age, it was a great possibility that we was going to be very wasteful with the money. So the rule was, you get paid, you give your parents the money, and then in our house, my mom gave you a certain amount out of that money, and then you spend it however you want to. Now, if we wanted to buy something with that check, like my sister and I, my twin sister and I, we bought 10-speed bicycles. So we told our mom in advance, with this check, Mom, we would like to buy ourselves, 10-speed bikes or whatever like that. And my mom was like, cool, fine. Go ahead, buy whatever you want. And then we give her the balance of what was left. And then she'll still give us our portion out of the money. So when school and everything came around, it's 8 of us, where it was 8 children at the time. But when school would start around, it helped my mom out with, buying all of us our school supplies and school clothing, fees that we had to pay, things that goes on with school. It wasn't as expensive when I was in grammar school, high school, as it is in today's time. It's so expensive now. The fees be going out the door for my son. I don't even know what we're paying for anymore, but I digress. And so that's what the money was used for. It was just to help with the school supplies, school clothing, fees, and things like that. So we felt really great being in a position to help my mom out. Now, fast forward to when my daughter was in school, when she was in high school, and she used to work this program that is called After School Matters. And if you're familiar with that program, you know what I'm talking about. But if you're not familiar with After School Matter, it's a program where the children are able, if you are advanced in like a certain grade or a certain, what is it called? Like if you enjoy reading and you're real good in reading subject, whatever subject that you was really like outstanding with, you could become a tutor to some of your classmates. You can assist your teacher. And this after school program was helping both the teachers and the students. It was a way to help the teachers to get help and the students to earn money. And I never forget, my daughter, she was basically getting paid $90 every 2 weeks, right? She got paid $90 every 2 weeks. And I set it up just like I did with my mom. My daughter would bring home the $90. I would give her $20 out of that money for her to, spend through the week. And then $70 she had to put up in a shoebox or something like that. And I said, every time you get paid every 2 weeks, this amount goes into the shoebox and $20 is for you to if they got something they selling in school that you would like, or, you know, things of that sort, then you will have your money to purchase those things. And so I told my daughter, I taught my daughter about savings, because she would have just ran through the $90 with food and with things like that. So I really wanted to implement how important it is to save money and to, you know, just have a cushion for a rainy day. And what I realized, the rainy day doesn't necessarily have to be for the individual. It could be for you or someone else. So I never forget, I was in a situation, and I needed to borrow some money from my daughter, but I did not, me being a parent, I didn't know how to ask her for the money. I was like, I'm the parent here. How dare I ask my daughter for the money that she earned for me? So I was like, you know what? Pride belongs to Satan. Set pride aside. I need this $20. This $20 is going to be for me. That's my alarm, guys. This $20 is going to be for me, you know, to do what I need to do, right? So I went on and I asked my daughter, I was like, okay, how do I ask you for this money? I'm just going to ask. So I asked her, and she was like so happy and so glad that she was able to, you know, help her mommy out. She was like, yes, Mom, is that all you need? I was like, yeah, that's all I need. I just want to make sure that this week, that while I'm at work, you know, that I got funds to, you know, buy lunch or whatever I wanted to use it for, right? But it took a lot, like, I mean, it took a lot of rehearsal for me to ask her. I was like, how do I ask? Do I tell her what I'm using it for? Like, I just went through a thing. But it taught her how important it is to help her parents out if they need help. And also, it taught her how to save money and get the understanding that it's not always for a rainy day for the individual, but it could be help for someone else. So let me know in the comments, are you comfortable, or have you ever asked your child for anything, and how did it make you feel? Was it easy for you to do? Was it difficult for you to do? Or it was like, it is what it is. So, you know, we all just pitch in together. But sometimes as a parent, we do feel like we are the providers, and we are the nurturers, and we are the caretakers, and all these different roles. And sometimes when we, you know, need that help, you know, can I ask you, is it okay? How would you look at me? My daughter was like, Mom, this is like the best feeling, because I taught her so much responsibility at such a tender age that, you know, I feel like it would even, you know, be spreaded down to my grandchildren, that they can be, you know, learn about the importance of saving some money, setting things aside for rainy days, be willing to help somebody, whether that's your parents or a friend or whomever it is, you know, just being able to have that a little cushion for those terms. Now, had my mom not taught me that behavior, I don't know if I could have passed that on to her. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that would have been part of my teaching. So it's so important for us to teach these type of characteristics so that, you know, it could be very beneficial for them and also for you, because it was like, I'm so glad my mom did that, because now I'm in this predicament or this situation that I got to ask, and okay, let's do this. Let's ask that question. And then she was just she had so much gratitude that she was so thankful that she was able to you know, help her mom out. And that was just a beautiful feeling on her end, but on my end as well, that I was like, you know what? After I got through that first hump of asking, I was no longer embarrassed or shy or allowing those feelings to dictate me being in a situation where, you know, she's able to get me out of it but I didn't, you know, I let my pride take over. So from that day forward, I was like, you know what? If I need it, I know I got someone I can ask. How about that? That's a blessing when you got someone that is able to help you in a situation. That's a beautiful feeling. It was an amazing feeling for me because of the situation I was in. But anyway, let me know in the comments, have you ever, you know, asked your children for money, and what was their response and how did it make you feel? Let me know in the comments. All right, guys, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Please don't forget to thumbs up the video. Make sure if you're not part of this channel, I'm trying to figure out why you ain't smashed that subscribe button yet. And also just, you know, let me know. Be honest. Be honest. It's okay today. My suggestion is ask those children, because they ask a lot from us. And that's a small token that we can ask from them. I'm just saying. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And until next video, always remember, y'all, Psalm 68:4 in your King James Version. Always keep your life and your health in check. And I'll see you in the next video. I can't wait to hear what you guys say. All right. Drop it down below. Bye, guys.